Oh my goodness, Gimli, you don't want me to record again, do you? No, you don't. Hello, everybody. My name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4. Montezuma's Revenge, playing as United Mexican States. It's funny, I do like a little clap at the beginning of videos to kind of just get like a marker so I can link up the audio to the video. That's just something I do generally every time I'm doing a webcam. And Gimli has learned that when I do that, it means I'm about to become unavailable. He listens for when I stop talking and comes over and looks at me like, "Are you done?" And then when I clap, he's like, "No, no, no," and he runs to my chair. It's adorable and heartbreaking all at the same time. Someday when I have kids, I know that they're gonna do the same thing to me. We are still lacking in dang support equipment. It is taking a lot more factories to produce this than I otherwise would have liked. Really hating that. Hey, let's go ahead and take these infantry and just start prepping some 24 wits that have a lot more artillery to them. I would like to have the option. To have some more offensively focused units, if at all possible. 27 wits is typically what I do. I take the original template, toss on 2 more artillery, and we're good. I'd like to also add in some support anti-air. Let's go ahead and just do this. I like to have some support anti-air because when I fight the United States, even though they haven't been doing much with their economy for the entire game, they'll still have a lot more planes and stuff than I will. So let's go ahead and prep those, change the symbol to be, I don't know, anything else. I really wanted to try going for some Space Marines, a really cheap medium tank for the early game to just get a little bit of extra armor, but it just hasn't worked out that way. I haven't been able to justify saving up any of my research slots to work on anything really tank related, and I haven't had the production really either. 10 days remaining until we finish integrating some territory. We have liberalized the banking sector to get myself a little bit of extra consumer goods produced. We could go for a lot more political power if we're willing to go down this, and I am because I really need that extra 1% recruitable population. I don't love it because I'd love to get things like a research slot instead, but I really, really, really need the extra manpower. It is the #1 thing that is messing me up right now. All right, troops are all in the position, and to be honest, Argentina doesn't look like they have much. Cavalry would work really well here, to be honest, but all right. Go, go, and go. My recommendation is to basically just start pushing as aggressively as you can. And let's just start pinning these guys down and cutting through as much as we're able to. Honestly, this looks like it's gonna be a really easy war. I'm kind of surprised, but yeah, they got nothing. The Panay incident, oh my. Not an incident. Let's go ahead and send these guys over here into the South American airfield. Okay, Cass is in position. What's that I hear about naval invasions? What's this I hear? There's a naval invasion going on? Dangerous naval invasions. Yeah, they naval invaded my territory over here. Hello. That was an unexpected turn of events. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Gryffindor. Oh man, all right. So we killed these guys real freaking quick. We get into Buenos Aires. You are already getting ready to move in here. I accidentally interrupted a unit that was moving in here already. That was stupid. And I think that's gonna be the last victory point we care about, and that'll be the end of Argentina. Goodbye. All right, that was easy. Well, heck yeah, man. Okay, cool. We'll take all you. I could just snag Paraguay and Uruguay real quick, but it's 1940, and these guys don't have a lot to offer me, do they? I think I might have time. Go ahead and make these kills real freaking quick. But it can't be a lot of time. We gotta go fast. I gotta go Sornik the Hedgehog on this stuff, you know? The reason I think I've got time is because I don't want to even attack the US until I have these troops, if I can avoid it. I want to have them in position. Privatization, more building slots, not really useful, but it's fine. Denmark is gone. Kind of unsurprising. Support weapons, Iceland takes control. We'll see if the UK decides to attack them again. Let's get that upgrade to the artillery. Having 3 research slots is definitely making a difference. The Soviet Union is only just now starting their action against Finland. So do you just have like only a couple of troops? Because it sure looks like you only have a couple of troops. Yeah, I don't think you do. Let's go and attack him now. I'm not wasting much time on this. Go, 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 go. Let's see if that does me much good. The US is giving me a load of support equipment because I'm fighting the commies. Yeah, suck on that. Haha, the US is gonna solve my support equipment issue very soon. I love it. Thank you. All right, what do we want? I have not been doing a lot of upgrades. Financial expert. Well, that could be good. We get the cavalry genius finally. Just in time for a whole load of free cavalry. Yeah. Let's go for the hussars, man. Winged hussars. This is gonna be good. Yeah. Okay. So we took that. That's it. Paraguay's gone. Bye. Boop 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 boop. Take all states. Boop boop. Done. All of you guys get down over here. Montevideo is gonna be the next one for us to go for. I still would like to get Brazil to peaceably join my faction. I feel like that would be nice. Let's try improving some relations with him, get him above 50. If I find myself in a moment where I have a free focus to go for and I'm not feeling too worried about it, let's just try to get him. I feel like we might need to do a naval invasion over here. A very quick one, mind you, but a little naval invasion nonetheless. The Lend-Lease is over because I'm no longer fighting commies, but they gave me an extra like 100 or so for the road. So you know what? You're all right, USA. You're all right. I mean, we're gonna kill you anyway, but like, you're all right, bud. All right, time to declare the war. Launch the naval invasions! And everything else besides. Okay, we were able to land and take the capital immediately. Womp womp. Well, that was freaking easy. And they're dead. Okay. So just like that, I have completed all of my annexation war goals. We are officially done. All that remains at this point is to go and fight the US. I do need a small front line here and a front line here. The reason being, I am going to be setting up a border incident and I want to have some troops ready. Over here. These guys, I am definitely going to convert to my better template, of which I have manpower and equipment to support. In fact, I would actually love to change all of you. What would that cost me? I've got enough. So, troops are now on the way, getting back up toward the USA border. By the way, I really would like to get my oil back. You want to give that back, USA? You know, we'll say that's the justification of the war. The USA stole my oil, so I had to go kill them. It's kind of like an Uno reverse card. US has got partial mobilization. We need to move. We need to move. It is time. They are no longer undisturbed. They are, in fact, feeling very disturbed. Have we arrived in time? I think we have. It's time to do Operation Just Cause. So this is going to officially start the border incident. So please tell me you'll win this. We've only got one unit fighting right now, which is not very much. Any chance the planes make a difference? I actually don't know if they do, but just in case they do, let's try. Send these guys up there, a little bit of extra CAS action, you never know. Looks like we are winning that fight. All right, so the US is gonna get real peeved. Okay, we're actually killing their units. And it succeeds. We take the Panama Canal. Mine, integrate. They're still a disarmed nation. Their troops are starting to get down here. He's getting ready to attack me. He's thinking about it. He is thinking about it. We may need to actually force the issue. We might. We might have to go ahead and go for the focus that's basically just revokes the secession and says go. I don't want to, because I really don't want to be the one who generates that war tension, because like allies and stuff would get really pissed. But at the same time, I really need to go to war. He's got his troops on the front. There it is! All right, he did attack. Here we go. Here we go. This is it, boys. The big one. The big score. And it is time to freaking go, dude. You see an opportunity, you freaking take it. For example, right along here. Get up into Phoenix, San Diego. Now, green is not exactly a great offensive army. But that doesn't matter, because we have a numbers advantage against the US. That's a lot of green I'm looking at, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot of green that I'm looking at right there. Let's try to encircle some of that. You go ahead and attack over here. Factories, there goes all my steel. Holy crud. All right, Soviets, you're gonna be my new best friend. Vichy France, you too, I don't know. Why the frick not? Okay, so we're attacking the US and they're not in the Allies. Okay, that's important. Go, 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 go. Cavalry. Any encirclement we can make is kind of huge. We really want to disrupt their supply if possible. Let's try pushing up through San Antonio and into Houston. Houston, you have a problem. If I can encircle even a few units, it makes a big difference since at this stage of the game, the US does not have much. There we go, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, right there. This is where the micromanagement starts getting intense, ladies and gentlemen. Because I need to be oh so very careful. War bonds? We would rather go to war economy, to be honest, since we're really close. Okay, hold on. The US is actually reinforcing pretty well. That's the extra recruitable population. Dunskies. Good. So we don't need to go down this route yet. Fortify the canal does me no good. Invite Brazil we could do. Anti-disestablishmentarianism, or we start working toward the research slot? Factory output, I guess is okay. All right, you push up this way. Now, I wish I had some cavalry so I could encircle Los Angeles, but I don't see that happening. Go ahead and crush some of those. Again, the US doesn't have a lot yet, so this is the time. They're starting to mobilize some tanks, but we've managed to push in through Texas. We are denying them a lot of oil. Los Angeles is a big fat no right now. Do not try to take that. So the goal is to push through Southern California and then take the East Coast and the Rust Belt. You do that, the US is gone. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's so freaking easy, right? He's trying to do some sort of an assault against me here, which I don't like, but the cavalry can do a quick little sickle cut around here, encircle Houston so they got nowhere to run, if this goes well. And then supply hubs, I would really, really, really like to take Dallas. But if I can't take Dallas, I can cut off the railroads around it so that they don't get the supply either. And we could use some cavalry over here because I see an opportunity to do a similar thing, a sickle cut around over here, surround Los Angeles, snag some of that. That said, if he's also going to leave himself with a low organization unit, I'll happily crush that and just do an encirclement that way instead, or at the very least, cut off his supply. Norway is gone. Bye, Norway! Anti-air? It is 1940. I think extra breakthrough and defense makes a little bit more sense. His cavalry are weak, so let's go ahead and punch through that. We finally have a radio. Little behind schedule there, eh? I need military police, because as we take out the United States, it's going to be very difficult to keep the rowdy Americans under control, you know what I mean? All right, so the new goal here with the cavalry, I want to just basically keep working my way along the coast. Find a way to punch through here, and then just circle around this. Get any encirclements I can, and continue hurting him. That said, let's keep in mind that the more I continue making these pushes, the harder this is going to get. Got rid of the strike breaking, so that's all done. Urban development, I guess, move toward that research slot, trying to make an aggressive push around here, see if we can encircle a small cavalry unit. The answer should be an easy yes. We were able to take Los Angeles by getting a quick little surround there, but we're starting to run out of steam pretty quickly here because our line has gotten really, really big. And that obviously makes life a little on the harder side. So if I can get up to San Francisco, I think I'll stop pushing on the West Coast. And then I need to get some more troops focused in holding in the middle, and then I can focus fire on the right. I might even want to do a big transition. Defensive troops holding this area, then the middle. Offensive pushing on the right, on the east. We do fortunately have more troops on the way, so that could happen. Let's get the war economy up and running. Anything else jump out at me as extremely important? Probably not yet. And logistically, how are we doing? Actually pretty good. Running out of artillery and anti-air though. So let's go ahead and start boosting both of those up. A little bit more, whoop, way too much of those, hang on. Plus, how are we doing on fighters? Not great, but the US doesn't have a lot of them either. Let's make sure we don't run out of anti-air. That's one thing that gives me a slight advantage if I do find myself in a position where I can't control the air. Let's get the Dutch East Indies under control. Now, the rush right now, the race, is to try and beat down the US before they are in a position to join the Allies. That's what I am shooting for right now. Will it work? I don't know. But that is what I am shooting for. So, let's just continue. Focus up, man. Keep it going. Hey, look, 12 more infantry. There we go. What this does is it lets me start tightening up the lines. Right over here. We swap you out with a more defensively minded person, change the colors so we know who the heck you are, and then I take these offensive infantry and I pull them back. so that we can tighten up and focus fire. Focus fire, dang it. How are we doing as far as the war? The US is currently 19% of the way towards capitulation. My losses are pretty bad. We're beating them, but it's not like we're winning so outrageously that we have nothing to worry about. We have plenty to worry about, I promise. The good thing is the US is also struggling with this very large front line that we are creating, so they're pulling a lot of their troops off in different places as well. And it's resulting in a few extra little gaps here and there, which I can take advantage of to make sure that these guys die and stay very, very dead. So we're now ready to march all the way up into San Francisco and into Sacramento, I believe. Plus, we are a hop, skip, and a jump away from something like Salt Lake City. Now, let's see if maybe my cavalry can get a small encirclement on whatever is hanging out over here. I want to keep these guys pinned down, make sure that they have no supply to work with. These guys are going to go down over here. There's Salt Lake City. We're really close. Yellow is holding the line. We're starting to make some pushes here around New Orleans. For whatever that's worth, Italy lays claim to Greece. Oh, that's great. Okay. And there's the research slot that I wanted. Excellent. Okay. The encirclements on the east are working, and every troop that I'm able to take away from the US is honestly kind of significant, because it just means they have a larger front line to try to hold on to with even less units. And it turns out that's kind of hard to do. So that bodes really well for me so far. This is good. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Finally get our first round of air doctrines. What do you know? How about some battlefield support? Better casts. How are we doing logistically? Still good, but the artillery is starting to wane pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and do this. It's the lack of efficiency, man. The inefficiency is starting to hurt. Oh yeah, the US is well and truly screwed at this point. They are open on the east. Florida is basically wide open for me to take. So I just need to deploy some more troops. I think this is actually one of the rare cases where I'm totally fine sending some additional units up to the front. Just so even if they're green, I just need bodies in the field. That's all that really matters to me. Green is spread a little thin, but somehow still holding its ground, which shocks me. I really want to transition light blue over to the place that green is, but I don't seem able to do that. I think now I'm going to take my cavalry off of this spot. And you know, if you guys are able to push all the way up to Washington State, freaking kudos. I say go for it. But other than that, all cavalry need to start going over here. We need to think about where best to exploit this. The answer is probably to go ahead and make a beeline down the East Coast. Mostly. See if we can get directly up to Washington using our superior speed. Keep pushing up from Atlanta as much as possible, so that if the Americans do want to reinforce their capital, which they should, they're going to find themselves constantly having to go around an ever-increasing line all the way up towards Chicago. I could move up to service by requirement now if I wanted to. I'm not sure I do want to. Total mobilization feels unnecessary. Let's go for some air experience gain passive. It just seems good. And actually, oh, shouldn't have done that. Because I know what the next focus is that I really am going to want. We're going to go down over here. We're going to rescind the secession. It never happened. Never happened. And then we're going to redeem Aztlan, which takes 210 days, a very long time to prepare, and 300 political power, but it cores Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, Utah. You can imagine, maybe, a little bit, that coring a lot of United States territory is, like, really good. Like, really freaking good. So, yeah, we want to do that. Let's go ahead and use these cavalry and start being aggressive. It's time. It's time to be aggressive, yo. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this guy down so he's got nowhere to go. Joe Schmo. No hope. No hope at all. Nowhere to go. You gonna die, bro. I don't know why I say the things that I do sometimes. It's just kind of... The things that come out of my own mouth, I'm just like, wait, what was that even supposed to mean, really? When you think about it, what was that even supposed to mean? And I really don't think I could tell you. Nashville, Tennessee time. Go, go, go! We have a 4th research slot. Nice! Time to go for some construction tech and stuff. All right, let's rescind the Mexican cessation. It's a little bit late for that to really take effect, but that's a-okay with me. We're gonna go ahead and get some small little encirclements going on all these little losers. Let's actually push you up over here, make sure we also get some of that going. There's a chance that I'm getting spread too thin and could get cut off too if I'm not careful, so let's not be stupid. The planes are not in intelligent places. What are you guys doing? No, like, really, though. What are you guys actually doing? I don't know. All right, let's take some of you guys, then. Move you up over here. And we will fight over the East Coast. Perfect. Get some of that air superiority. I can't imagine it going well. Now, one fun thing is once we do eventually finish off these United States of America, I'm kind of envisioning that we're gonna get, like, all of their equipment, son. And that will include, probably, like, a lot of planes and stuff. Which sounds real exciting if you were to ask me. One of my big issues right now is I am running out of towed artillery like ain't nobody's business. And a lack of artillery, of course, is going to result in some serious problems. The US is once again pulling troops off of the East Coast front. They're trying to follow where my troops are going, which is interesting and all, but it's resulting in them losing some serious ground. All I gotta do now is like start pushing up toward Norfolk. Okay. You know what? We don't care if I leave some little border gore. Remember the Alamo? We remember. Yeah, I do remember that. What are you doing? I don't know. Kick these guys out of here. Yeah, we're starting to get spread too thin again. Let's get up towards Seattle. This area is getting such unbelievably bad attrition. Our supply is basically non-existent in several key areas right now. I need to steal a major supply hub. Need to steal it. There's one right there. That's like a perfect example of what you guys should be taking. What is wrong with you guys? What can I do to boost up my production? Maybe some extra industry over there? I don't know. Oh God, he's starting to spread over to the east again. You annoying little booger, you keep doing these things. Keep tossing the factories into artillery. Nothing else matters. Artillery is how I go boom. Artillery is how I get these guys killed. Go, 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 go. Move up to Norfolk, follow the coast, get to DC, come on, how are we looking? They are still only 42% of the way towards capitulated. Still only 42% of the way, oh my God. And I'm sitting on 500 army experience and not a dang thing to do with it. The United States has decrypted our ciphers. We have rescinded the Mexican secession. All right, we can't go for Redeem Atzlan for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and try to invite Brazil into the party and see if they would like to be a friend of me. Let's see if we can surround Washington, D.C. It sure as heck looks like I can. I just need my dang cavalry to get up here. Oh, wait, I just got an achievement. Hey! I just got the Revenge of Montezuma. Hold on, that was it? That was it, that's all I needed to do, we got it? Sure seems that way, 1 second. There it is! Restore the old borders of the USA! Okay, pretty easy achievement overall. Well, that's the end of the series, guys. No, we're gonna finish off the US. Give me a minute, we're really close. I just need to micro and focus for a minute. We're taking too many losses. DC is officially surrounded. We have pushed all the way to Chicago. I am now moving my way up toward Detroit. Gotta find a way up to get up towards something like New York, but that shouldn't be hard because with DC surrounded, we can get in there. For absolute sure. Come on, guys. Come on. One last little bit. We've almost got it. Just need to get up to Philadelphia, New York, and I'm pretty confident that's going to be the end of it. We have managed to kill more than we've lost. Not by a lot, mind you, but some. But it doesn't matter, because once I take Atzlan, right, once I can reunite all of that, that'll set me on manpower for, like, ever. We'll be good. So, quick question. Brazil, do you like me? You do a lot. Hey, that's good. I like to hear that. Would you like to join my alliance since I'm apparently not allowed to kill you? And if you say no, oh, they did, there we go. If you say no, I'll kill you, but no, they didn't say no. All right, Redeem Atzlan, 210 days. That's a long focus. You fool, you've left New York open to me. And that'll be it, right? Oh my God, you're kidding me, 97% of the way. Frickin' heck. All right, Boston. Get to Boston! There we go, ladies and gentlemen! Whew. Okay. Well, let's remember we wanted to puppet these guys. I'll leave them Alaska and like Maine or something. The rest is mine. Take that back. I'll leave them New England. Yeah, we'll leave them New England. It'll be fine. And then, yeah, where's the... Oh, I have to make you a supervised state. Yeah, sure, if that's what you guys want to call it. I'm accustomed to calling it a puppet, but I mean, if you want to call it a supervised state, that's fine. I'm all right with that idea. And that, my friends, is the new United Mexican States. And they didn't even get to join the Allies. Oh, beautiful. All I gotta do now, technically, is integrate the US, get their entire fleet. I'm not gonna do whatever I want. If I can take one, you know what I could do? I could challenge the Allies. Guess what? They have territory I want. They got Belize. That's my territory. All we gotta do, fight the Allies, go land in like Greenland, hop over to Scotland. We got another achievement. All right, well, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.